Good evening, everyone. So once again, welcome to this interview experience session, where, as you know, we invite the candidates who have already appeared for the interviews or WAT of various colleges, the top B schools, and they share their experiences with you. So we have Ms. Jaspreet with us, and she just appeared for SIIB WAT round, and she's going to help us understand that how was her experience and what are the things that you need to be careful about. So yes. Please do not forget to like this particular video, and please share it with your friends also, and be part of my Telegram group. The link has been provided in description, especially if you are preparing for CAT 2021 or CAT 2022. So hi Jaspreet, welcome to this session.
Hello, good evening sir.
And thanks for taking out your time to share your experience. So Jaspreet, can you quickly tell our viewers a bit about your profile and then your experience?
So sir, I am currently working in Deloitte Consulting USI, and it's been like 1.5 years I'm working there.
Okay.
And I'm still working, managing everything, CAT, all the exams, WAT, and my job.
Yeah, it's slightly difficult, correct. Right.
Yeah.
So how was your experience at SIIB for WAT?
Sir, it was a surprise because I was prepared for a visual question. Whatever I had learned from all the YouTube content and from Unacademy, I was prepared for a visual image or maybe connecting 2-3 visual images, but I was never prepared for 3 questions in 30 minutes.
Okay.
So
what were the questions? Yeah, what were the questions?
One was like essay with no word limit. It was internet connectivity, boon or bane.
Okay.
So what I did in that thing, I thought, okay, 3 questions is not a very practical thing to do. At least do one very nicely. So internet connectivity is like a very good topic you can think upon in a very less time also. And though you can Google and they say the data will be tracked and all, you don't have the time to do that all. If you do that, you lose the time and you're gone.
You will not be able to answer that. So you need to write whatever comes to your mind. Okay, just a moment. Yeah, KB and Jitin Yadav, can you please confirm, is there any lag from our end or you are able to hear us clearly? Just show us a thumbs up if picture quality and video, everything is fine. Everyone, all those who are watching us, can you just show us a thumbs up if you are able to see uninterrupted streaming, or if there is any lag, please let us know. Okay, great. Yeah, Jaspreet, go ahead.
So I was telling sir that you should not Google, very advisable. Take a minute, structurize your thought and write, but please do not Google. It will just eat up your time and you will land nowhere.
Okay.
So what I did, 15 minutes of the time, I wrote my internet connectivity. It was like boon or bane. So I thought, let's write both.
Correct. That's always good. Yeah.
It's good. I thought I did a mistake and I'm not supposed to do that.
No, that's fine. You can always write both ways, and you can always take a stand and you can go ahead. Okay? So that's perfectly fine. It all depends how you articulate your thoughts over there, right?
Yes,
taking a stand is always preferred. Taking a stand is always preferred, but since you have already done that, that's perfectly fine. Okay? Yeah.
I mentioned both positive sides and negative sides, and at the end I just concluded that we should take measures so that the positive side comes up more and not the negative side.
Okay, fine. What was the other topics?
There was one big story about cannibals.
Okay.
And it was not a very clear story. It was like some middle of a passage is taken from another story.
Okay.
You have to reframe it on your own. Interpret what is going on in the story. Like there was a line written, the person is staying on the island from past 20 years. So it was not mentioned very clearly. You had to interpret that. So hence was the question. There were 2 questions. Initially, when you see the passage, you see, oh, the story is same. We'll manage. But the questions are different. We need
so what were the questions? Do you remember the questions?
It is an interpretation based question. I don't remember the exact question, but the author was articulating his thoughts upon his situation about surrounded by cannibals and how he is protecting himself.
Okay.
He was thinking, should I also kill that person? He's also killing other person. This was all his thought process going in his mind.
No,
and all the
so
story
Jasprit, can you just tell me, I mean, there was a passage and there were questions. So questions were like direct, okay, what should this person do? Or it was like interpretation based, or it was more of a creative question. What was that?
What you interpret from the story is the question, sir.
Okay, right. So
It
straight
is
away.
not, yes.
Okay.
For example, he was thinking something, so it is not very directly given in the story itself. You need to think again, what is his scenario? And then you need to answer the question.
Okay. And what
There
was the
is
other
no
question? Do you remember the other question? If you can just briefly mention. There were two questions you were saying.
Yes, two questions were there on the story. Other question also what step should he take something, but I don't remember the other question very well since the time was getting up.
Okay, so one thing is for sure, this time they're not giving you the pictures, this time they are giving you WAD, somewhere they have given WAD and somewhere they are just giving one RC. Is that correct? Yeah, you
Yes,
didn't
sir.
have WAD, correct?
Both, sir. One internet connectivity, boner bin, and one story with two questions.
With two questions, acha, dono the aapke. Right, I think
Three
that's fairly
questions
manageable.
total.
Right, right. Now, when do you have your GE and PI?
I have scheduled it for 19th of
19th.
Feb.
Okay, fine. So I think this is fair enough for our students. I mean, they just wanted to understand that what is your experience, how is the interface and all these things, right? So yeah, Jasprit, I think whatever best you can explain, you have told them. I'm sure they've also understood that it's going to be something like a vague thing we'll have to tackle on the spot, right? So once again, Jasprit, thanks for joining us, and I'm sure all our viewers would have got fair perspective about what they are asking this time. It's not picture based, but once again, guys, let me tell you, you should not be surprised if after 2 days they suddenly change this thing, right? Matlab you suddenly start getting pictures instead of RCs, right? So please be prepared with everything till the complete round is over. Yes, Jasprit, isn't that a correct message?
Yes, sure, sir.
Because Symbiosis is known for surprises and they may change the process. It's very easy for them to just flip the variety of questions that they're asking as part of WAT or the other way of interpretation, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so Jatin is saying, sir, I don't know if you have mentioned it earlier, but do we have to type it or write it in a paper and upload it? What is the process? Do we need to type it and upload it, or we need to type it online?
You have to type it online. Be sure your typing speed is very fast.
Acha, Jatin and Anirudh, yes, good question. This was not discussed earlier. You need to type it. So you click on that link. I think the previous candidate had mentioned that you click on that link, you will get a space like you get a Google form or something, and you need to type it over there, right? So yeah, if you have good speed, that would be helpful. Or maybe you can sit with a scriber. Okay.
One suggestion I have, put install Grammarly tool.
Yeah, yes guys, so she is giving a good advice. Install Grammarly tool, that would be really helpful. Okay, so use that.
Take care of all the spellings.
All
and
the
all
spellings,
the
correct. You can use Grammarly tool. That's good. That's an extension. What is Grammarly? So it's an extension. So if you are opening something with Google Chrome, automatically that extension gets activated and it will detect all your errors. Right, even if you are drafting a mail, in the mail, Google doesn't detect the errors in the subject, but Grammarly does that. So that's the best part of Grammarly, right? So thanks, Jasprit, for coming forward and sharing your experience, and I'm sure all the viewers would have loved it. Guys, please don't forget to like the session and please share it with your friends and keep attending our sessions. Thank you and take care. Thanks, Jasprit. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye bye.